Everyone, I'm here for more. Enter the Gungeon, which seems too quiet once again, but I'm sure once we start shooting it'll pick back up. But anyway, typical, I'll turn up by like 1% in the mixer, and then I'll just pretend like that means something. I think we're on the robot now. Doing some robot. Oh, more stuff. Welcome, welcome. Hello again is back. Casey? A baseball bat? Oh, ha ha ha. It's a Walking Dead reference, isn't it? And charming rounds. I wonder what those do. Surprised there weren't already charming rounds in the game, honestly. Oh geez, what have I done? Still good? We're still in here? Still in here? In here? I'm in here. Turn up the volume some more. God, once you start shooting the bullets, it's like a whole nother beast versus the easy, like, elevator music going on. Whatever, that's good. Stop playing with it. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. You can hear the guns, you can hear me, everything's great. That's all we need. That's all we need. It's been a while since I played the robot, because the robot is... I would say he's trash. But his stupid armor is infuriating to play with. His gun's great, his little Gatling robot arm gun is great. Electric bolts are great. Synergy of this passive item with the electric bolts is great. Having only armor is terrible. Which, actually, this character... I was talking about how bad Full Metal Jacket is. Automatically deploys blanks when you're about to take damage. It would actually be fine with the robot. Because you don't want to take damage at any point, because you'll lose armor. So that's the one character Full Metal Jacket would actually be good with. Good to know. Maybe we can get Full Metal Jacket on this run and can redeem himself a little bit. Scary. No, I don't expect this run to be a win. It's been a long time since I played Robot. I feel like we're a little bit rusty at the game. We've been playing a lot lately for the DLC. We took a long break before the supply drop update, so I think there's still a little bit of rust in the gears, and we had a little bit of trouble with the robot in the first place. So I don't mean to be a Debbie Down here, but it will be a challenging run for sure. At the very least, it'll end up being a challenging run. Chop, what do you have for me? Keys we cannot afford yet. Probably get some of these new items and start getting an idea what they do. Also, Casey. Is that a gun? Is that like another melee weapon? It's the only other melee weapon is blasphemy, isn't it? Blasphemy is blasphemous because it's a sword. Blasphemous because it's a sword, not a gun. And Casey look at a baseball bat, which is definitely not a gun. What's a gun that shoots baseballs? Or like the heads of... No, never mind. I was gonna have Walking Dead spoilers. Which, if you're watching the show, not really a spoiler because you would have seen it. It'll only be spoilers for people that have not watched the show, are like currently watching older seasons of the show, aren't quite caught up, and would otherwise be avoiding the spoilers in other means. It seems... I'm not gonna spoil it, but I feel like it wouldn't really be a spoiler at this point. Because, you know, big surprise, certain characters in The Walking Dead die. It's a big part of The Walking Dead. Similar to Game of Thrones, a lot of characters die in that show as well, even though I do not watch Game of Thrones. Not that, you know, as a personal criticism of the show, I wouldn't know, I don't watch it, I was never really, it struck me as a show with a lot of political intrigue, and, you know, drama, and those never really appealed to me. I was like, no, dude, it's like more like a fantasy adventure type deal, and I'm still like, it still seems a lot of, you know, I mean, the title of the show, Game of Thrones, there's some, you know, political intrigue just in the title right there, then that's never, fictional universe or not, never really tickled my fancy. Maybe one day I'll give it a shot. But for now, it's just not, maybe I'm a little bit older, more mature. Or tired, and I'm like, oh, nothing else to do, it's fine, I watch Game of Thrones. It's the year 2060. Watch on my 3D hologram projector. Or just download the show directly into my brain. That is... I mean, it's armor, and extra rolling damage, which is terrible. Because why would I ever roll into an enemy unless I'm the bullet, in which case it's pretty good. That's a big old gun. Devolver. Degenerates. I don't know if it's degenerates or degenerates. KZ Charming Rounds. Can reduce any target or situation to a more debased state. Smells of rum. Does it get my target drunk? Also, only other gun other than a starting pistol. Let's try it out. On our boss. On our boss. Hey. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Might not affect bosses. This might be like a irresponsible use of this weapon. I'm not really sure. Ooh, almost took damage there. Doesn't seem to be doing an incredible amount of damage either. But, I mean, we're learning. And one thing I'm learning about this gun right now is that it does not appear to be a particularly good boss killer. Ooh, that was close. Don't take damage, and it didn't even kill Gatling Goal, so definitely not a boss killing level. Give me the armor. That's armor. Wait, does... I don't know the master rounds give you armor. Does the regular HP upgrades give you armor? I don't know. We have a lot of armor, though, now. Yeah. Secret room. I know we have a key for it. And more armor. What the heck is this? Roll bomb. Tower charge. Produces a bomb when dodge rolling. That's cool. Don't know how I'm going to use it, but it's cool. Hey, we got 2 new items. So, at least some success on this run. Even though we're not really sure what Devolver does, because evidently it doesn't work well against bosses. Ah! I don't get close enough to him with the bomb. I shouldn't be too aggressive with that, especially the robot. So I'm not sure we're not going to... I doubt we're going to see this roll bomb do that much good for us. It's pretty sad, it's a new item, but... Yeah, okay, I do a little bit of damage. I guess situations like that. Let me squeeze out a little bit more damage. Or preemptively with enemy spawning, I don't know, make it work. Force some value out of this weapon. Alright, Devolver we know is no good against bosses. Let's see how it is against these enemies. Pardon? I believe that's a more difficult enemy. Not surprising that transforms enemies with a name like Devolver, but I'm not sure. I don't know if I like that. I think I'd rather just have the same predictable enemy and patterns going on. I don't want to inject extra variance into these rooms. Is this a bad gun? I think this might be a bad gun. See ya. I think I'm going to use it, and if we can gun munch it or sell it, we will. Because it doesn't. I'm not impressed, honestly. It doesn't do well against bosses. It's kind of risky to use, period. If you can devolve that guy, though, I'd be happy. You didn't, but if you could have, I would have been happy. Hey, devolve them. Do an enemy that has a lot of HP. Who the heck is this? Did I devolve you? Where'd you come from? Who was that? I'm devolving them. Oh, is that what you devolve a bulletkin into? Is an arrowhead? Because it's more primitive than a gun? So instead of a bullet with a gun, it's an arrowhead with a bow and arrow? That's hilarious. I like that. That's cute. Oh, red hearts you should not have. No, really, you shouldn't have. Is he mad if I bomb him? No. Oh, this is mostly trash. Carbine's okay. We're 1 coin off buying it. Probably if we don't have a gun, although we'll have to get a gun off one of our chests, right? Okay. Glad we can't hurt ourselves with our own roll bombs. So I'm thinking I'll buy that to use against the boss, but ooh. The roll bomb eats bullets. It makes sense because the bomb would like actively, preemptively detonate it on the bullet to eat it. Interesting. Pretty small explosive radius on it. Alright. Comes back. We roll onto it. We come back. Just roll off of it. Simple, simple. Wait. Open that almost for sure. The other one could be, I mean, it could be our first rainbow chest in our other item room. Incredibly unlikely. But I don't want to take that chance. It's not a chance I'm comfortable taking. Find our other chest, and then I'll come back open the chest. Maybe I should fight the boss first. No, it shouldn't matter which way I do it, right? Because there's that magnificent secret stat of magnificence. If you have really good items, it decreases the chance of getting other really good items. But in the red chest, you don't have to get a really good item. So if I fight the boss and get a magnificent item, then I could open up the red chest. I'm not guaranteed that tier of item. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So I don't think it matters. So we'll keep looking around. I can get another key. Be grand. We've been drowning in keys in these other runs. I'm surprised I'm not getting more keys. Really like that roll bomb eats the bullet. It adds like slightly more dodge power to our dodge. Despite also just being a weapon. It saves us some damage at some point. Alright. Clearly, it was safe to open the red chest. Let's go do so. Gotta take an awkward route for it though. Don't worry about that. It's just an orange Guanstone. It's not very good. It is not. Oh, it's a shrine. What kind of shrine? This man. Elder Blank's pretty good. We're short. Also need a key. Alright, forget Elder Blank. I want a weapon to help me kill the boss. Oh yeah, all the water is water. We can't put the coolant on the water because it doesn't make any sense. Carbine's not the best, but probably more comfortable using it than our starting pistol against the boss. Don't know how a robot gets poisoned. I guess like a bunch of dust gets in there and it overheats the computer. Ooh, that's close. Almost took some dumb damage. I hear the bomb? I don't think so. Oh, I didn't think I'd roll that far for some reason, even though you always roll the same distance every time you roll, so I don't know why my brain reacted that way. Alright, there goes 2 pieces of armor. One for taking damage, one for missing out on our upgrade. Sad. Choked on the door again. Get the demon head, which isn't anything to write home about. Let's look for our secret room, and then I guess we just leave. And are sad that we don't have much going on this run, honestly. Secret room, what about you? Secret room. Could have went to the lab rooms and checked with our carbine. Probably been a fine idea. What do you have in store for me? Can I hit with the bombs? Yes. Nothing but the explosive. Okay. This run's poor. Man, we could have 2 more pieces of armor. That would be our most likely way. That'd be a big part of success, is just building up tons of armor as a robot. So we don't have the safety of real HP. And our guns are trash. We don't have any keys. Our passive was just Guanstone. Orange Guanstone. That was close. Ah. Okay, we're fine, everything's fine. Orange Guanstone came and killed a bullet in 1 hit. Why was it in the red chest? And like Isaac, orbitals are pretty good. Like most orbitals you're happy to see. Not so in Enter the Gungeon. You think a Guanstone that does damage, because a lot of the Guanstones have other effects that are, can be pretty nice. You think one that does damage would be really good. No, it doesn't. It's just so little damage, it's completely irrelevant. It's like, didn't even kill that bull at 1 hit, so what's the point? So I can do more damage by rolling into an enemy, which is kind of disingenuous right now, because we do have the extra damage rolling into enemies item. Use the Devolver because it's still a relatively new gun for us. No, it's also not very good. I don't know how that's devolved. It's cute they turn arrowheads, but turning a ghost into the, like, poison shotgun dudes, I'm not sure how that's evolving them. That makes a little more sense to me. Giant mushroom to a blue shotgun shell. Whoa, oh, it's empty again already. Not my favorite weapon. Whoa. Not enough ammo, not enough power. Although I do love the humor in it. Very humorous item. Very gun. I think I could use a little more practicality right now. Use some more keys as well. That'd be pretty nice. Hey, Cricket. Or Casey. Oh, Cricket, like this Cricket bat. Let's get Casey because it's new. We can still find more keys later. Yeah. Might be a better idea just to get, I mean, it'd normally probably be, I'm not sure how good Casey is. It'd probably be normally a better idea just to get a key. Let's see what the quality of our chests are first. If we have a black or red chest, we'll pretty much have to buy the key instead of the new item. Otherwise, we'll play the new item favorite, the favoritism. Oh, dude, I didn't get enough behind the pillar there. I'm gonna blame that on the lingering mushroom bullets occluding my vision. Don't get too close. How I wish we had a Dark Bum-esque item to turn that pesky, useless health into armor. Or a shop, or a gun muncher would also be nice things to show up. Or not a shop, but a cell creep. Come over here, come over here. Touch out. Beautiful. A nice use of our rolling bombs. Alright. Making some use out of rolling bombs, making it work in some capacity. Oh, save it for a key. If you can get a key and Casey. Perfect. Blue chest, not super exciting. I can live without blue chest. I didn't mean to roll into him, actually. We have increased roll damage. Still didn't really mean to roll into him, though. Still potentially dangerous. Armor, fantastic drop as a robot. Okay, drop as other characters. Fantastic as a robot. How much is the key? 25? Case is like 48, so one more room of combat, and we'd be able to afford both. So yeah, let's go buy it. Let's go buy it. I can't teleport while on a minecart. Learn something new every day. Right, what are you? Batting 50, it's cursed. A standard baseball bat modified to hit bullets instead of balls. Launches enemy projectiles back with a vengeance. Nothing happens until you swing the bat. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Does it... Come on. Do I have to actually hit the... This item sucks. It was not easy to use. Let's kill these guys. Let's practice on... Let's kill you, for sure. I took so much damage in this room. Okay, we killed the guy I was supposed to practice with. Now I have a curse. It was a cursed item. Which, you know, normally cursed items are pretty good. That's a bit of a balancing factor, is the curse, to make the game harder as you get powerful weapons by, you know, the curse mechanic. So that suggests this item is pretty good. And that I was simply misusing it. So I just need to practice using it. So I need a room like this. Ah, stupid orange guanstone. It's gonna kill him eventually. Dude, what? Oh, I have to hold it down? You hold it down. Got it. Got it. That swing animation is exclusively you preparing it. You're preparing it very obnoxiously. Got it. Can you hit things? You can. Okay, and then the swing also does damage. Got it. Okay. All right. So this effect right here, like that, that is you getting the bat ready to swing, not actually swinging it. I feel stupid now. That was a hard lesson to learn. Way harder than it should have been, huh? Just to figure out is you're preparing the bat for the swing bata. But I see. Okay, so now I understand. Now it's pretty good. You have a little cooldown period between swings, but then you reflect all the bullets that are right there back at the enemies, which seems pretty good. In fact, let's keep using it. Come at me, bro. Okay, well, you know, let's actually not suck at it. If we die because I'm using the bat, we die because I'm using the bat. And we can hit the enemies with it and apparently do a ton of damage. I think I like this item. Oh, I don't like it against the grenades. Come on, bro. Beautiful. Revolver, I suppose. I'm gonna use Casey against the boss. Oh, it is some sort of... Aren't you mimics? Pretty sure you guys are mimics. Do not devolve the mimics. Can I... Okay, that does not kill. Let's fight them one at a time. I missed my swing. I'm here for you. I'm gonna take you down. Ooh, armor, fantastic. We need it. That's decreased, not immunity to explosions, but like decreased damage from explosions. You not attack in this room? Is that... Did I never notice that before? It's increased accuracy. I don't think we're gonna third key. All things considered here. But that's some extra armor, which is really fantastic. I'll make up for the fact that we took a lot of damage learning how to use the bat here. They need 5 more. Need 5 more coins. All right, let's probably Demon Head. But I want to keep the Demon Head as a beam weapon for times when the beam weapon's really nice. Oh come on! I rolled. Game. Why'd it be like that? Dude, Casey's hard to use. I think it's good. I'm not gonna give up on it yet. It just has a very long wind-up time. Okay, this isn't a good time for Casey. Actually, we can keep it up to reflect instead of rolling. Come on! I released the swing button. Okay, it seems like it's a very narrow bend. You shouldn't be moving when we swing it. This looks like that's what we're moving into damage. It's probably not a good character to practice using this weapon with, due to the unforgiving nature of taking damage as a robot. And it's not very good against the bosses. I want to make it work though, it's cursed. Maybe it's just cursed because it's kind of cheap. Or, you know, situations where you get something like that off is really nice. Okay. And he's gone. But we're gonna make this work. We're gonna make Casey work. Except in that situation. Right. Cool. I'm gonna lose Cannon Balrog, swinging this stupid baseball bat instead of shooting him with the Demon Head or with the other item weapon we have. Also, it really depends on when we swing it. So there's like a sweet spot in order to get more bullets reflected. Well, I died specifically because of Casey. I don't think it's bad though. I think we can make it work. I think there's a I didn't realize baseball bat with a shotgun shell. It's trapped on the end. That was actually fine. At some point in that run we had a ton of armor. We didn't get a lot of guns though. We could have kept going using the carbine and the Demon Head to actually have a real fight against Cannon Balrog and possibly ace him or at least kill him. Instead we screwed around with the baseball bat, which seems seems like an item. How do we handle this item? Seems like it's really good if you use it correctly and you don't necessarily, might not necessarily be a primary weapon, but you can pop it out in certain rooms or against certain enemies or certain attacks to do a lot of damage or to either do a lot of damage or defend yourself. I think it's a weapon that will require more practice for sure, but I think there's potential there. At the very least, I think there's potential for Casey to be a nice weapon, even though it kind of, you know, it was an experiment. It resulted in a weird experimental run there. Anyway, thanks for watching. Leave a like to the video, subscribe for more fun Twitch XD, and I'll see you next time.